Namaste. When you talk bad about yourself, when you feel like giving up, when you resent yourself, and you say bad things about yourself, like you're not good enough, you're not great, you're dumb, you're stupid, that is the belief system that you create about yourself. But if you take time to write it down, you take action steps, you could be the greatest version of yourself. Do you want to achieve mindful clarity, emotional freedom, physical fitness? Do you want to achieve financial freedom, spiritual clarity? Well, what you need to do is you need to write it down on a regular basis, at least 1 to 90 seconds, that you believe that you can do it because you've done something hard in your life, and just keep doing it. I'm dhruvamd, a practicing board-certified family doctor, and I experienced what you've experienced. Even though I've been practicing for 13 years, I've been in the medical field for 26 years, I've doubted myself so many times, to a point where I've written a book called The Dumb Doctor. I wrote a book called Mind Hygiene for Those That Live Alone to feel better about themselves. Because I've lived alone and I've gone through most of these things by myself. I mean, when I was 39, I was in Alabama looking at the four walls of a rehab center after having a substance-induced manic episode from drinking too much, marijuana, doing cocaine for 4 months, and most importantly, hating myself. I almost lost everything. I was in financial ruin. I almost lost my job. I almost lost my career. I almost filed for bankruptcy. My mom, who lived with schizophrenia, was living with me at the time, and I was like, I gotta do something. But it was not about me getting back up. It wasn't about me saying, I got this. It wasn't about me saying that I'm gonna get up and be strong. It was more so me saying that I need to understand, accept, and embrace why is it that I got here. And that process took several years. And that's what I don't want for you. The medical evidence behind mind hygiene, which is an evidence-based process that is supported by therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, eye movement desensitization, reprocessing therapy, and I have a certification in mindfulness-based stress reduction. Of course, it's my life experiences too. One of the biggest things was the regrets and the resentments that I had when I was younger. I was in juvenile detention for joyriding and stealing jeans when I was 17. And my family radically took me to India, and then I became a radical individual, meaning I radicalized into somebody new. I created a new belief system. I went from a wannabe gangster to being in med school and then being a doctor. But then what happened after that is some of these resentments, you remember how I was talking about in the beginning of the video, not liking myself, hating myself, calling myself stupid, all led me to the path of least resistance, which led me to a drug-induced manic episode. And then I had to figure out, what is it gonna take for me not to end up here? And that's when some of these evidence-based writing techniques helped. 42% of the time, you're more likely to achieve what you write down. I believe that I'm a good person. Oh my God, turn off Siri. I believe that I'm a good person because I'm taking the next action step to do that. I'm writing it down. Mind hygiene is where you accept. I accept that I have low self-esteem, low confidence, and that I hate myself. I embrace that I'm mindless. I am aware that I don't have a purpose or intention. And that's where you can take 1 to 90 seconds every 90 minutes for the rest of your life to write it down. Let's take a look at my mission, vision, purpose for this week. My mission is to view time as my biggest currency. We don't have time. Reverse engineer your eulogy. You'll know what I'm talking about. Who do you want to be remembered by? Not by others, but by yourself. Are you gonna live with regrets? To grow YouTube so I can help others believe in themselves. My vision is I'm the person with a net worth of such and such money because I want to possess the core values I have that have helped me earn it to help other people. God has given me everything I want, but imagine if I have $180 million, if I have even $8 million, I can help others, I can donate money. I've been to Syria many times. I've been to Haiti, not Syria, sorry. I've been to Haiti 3 times. I want to develop a mind hygiene filtration system, but without money, how can I do that? How can I grow jobs? My purpose is to stay the course no matter how I feel and to put 1 second steps in all the time. I didn't want to go to the gym Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I just did it anyway. But what did I do? I lied down for 4 hours to rest my mind, but then I lied down for a little bit longer than I wanted to. But my purpose is to sacrifice my comfort for servanthood. And that's when I got up and I said, look, 1 second, I'm gonna go write it down. I believe in myself that I can do this, and let me just do it 1 second at a time. And when you keep doing these things over and over again, you will develop a different mindset. If this message resonated with you, please share it with somebody else that might need to hear that they are resenting themselves, don't like themselves, but they have the possibility to do these things if they surround their mind by the right people to influence them. Not me. I'm not giving you advice right now. I'm inspiring you not only for yourself, but to see others flourish. I'm a doctor. I like to see patients flourish. But at the same time, this helps me as well because I hold myself accountable also. There will be a link in the description for a mind hygiene guide that you can follow along. I'll be releasing videos every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and throughout the week as I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. And I would like for you to meditate on your mission, vision, purpose, not resent yourself. Tell yourself that you'll be the greatest version of yourself. Be nice to yourself. Show yourself compassion by taking the next best action step. Namaste.